for Starbucks was at 2 o'clock. It is now 2:03, and I'm back in the car. Starbucks has a corporate policy where you can't have face tattoos. Not even if I wore makeup. I asked them about that. I feel a little defeated, I gotta be honest with you. It's been 5 months since I worked, and I've been going on interviews, and I have been applying to everything, and I was hopeful about this one because I thought Starbucks was like a cool company that really didn't mind about things like that. But it is what it is. So, this just happened. I'm still feeling the kick in the dick from what just happened. But, I'm going to get employed at the job that is right for me when the time is right. And, call it God, call it the universe, call it what you want. I believe that there's a loving, caring presence that guides me throughout my life. So even though on paper it appears like I needed to start working yesterday, a long time ago, God, the universe has other plans. So I just need to keep my eyes and ears open and keep doing the same thing I've been doing. And the right employment will come. I have to believe that. Because what's the alternative? Give up? I'm not going to give up. Damn. I was in that interview less than 3 minutes. But I think a cup of free coffee, so, hey. There's a silver lining. Talk to you soon. Deuces.
Nah, big dog. I'm sorry. And I'll be the one to tell you that it's going to be extremely hard for you to get any service-based job with tattoos on your face, right? Now, this may pass if you were a tattoo artist or you were in that type of space or world, but that's just not what it is. You're not going to get any service-based job. You're definitely not going into corporate America like this. And honestly, I think this goes back to how you were raised and how you grew up. And it's not even a pick on this, not even young gentleman. He's probably way older than me, but it has to go back to how you were raised, right? I say this all the time. I believe that a lot of parents in my generation and a little bit the generation before me, they are failing their children. They're now, back in the day, it used to be your parents used to tell you what it was, how you going to do it, what you going to eat when you go into bed. This generation now, it's like they can do whatever. It's babies raising babies in this generation. And so when I look at this and you make the decision, rightfully so, we have free will in the United States of America and you can choose for yourself. But when you make the decision to put tattoos on your face, if you know you're not going to be some type of celebrity, you're not going to be in like the tattoo type industry and blow up that way, you have to be cautious and understand that although what you think may be cool, it's not going to be cool for the majority. And on this show, on this channel, I always talk about the majority, not the minority. And that's just what it is. He might be a good guy. He might be the softest, nicest human. Nobody should judge anybody off rip without having some type of interaction or conversation. You can't judge a book by its cover. But let's be honest. Stereotypically, let's put him in a multi-million-dollar neighborhood and he's just walking down the road, walking down the street, or we put him at a Starbucks in that area. What are most people going to think? Somebody has to say it, so I will. What are most people going to think? They're going to automatically judge you off of what they see on the surface level. And again, he seems like a very nice guy. Cool guy. But he got the tattoos on the neck. Even the piercings, like, I have piercings, right? But the difference is, and I'm pretty sure he can too, but those type of ear piercings, if you guys look closely, you remove that, you now have a big hole in your earlobe. This, I could just take out, put in, take out, put in. And that's what I have done in corporate America. If you guys don't know, I did work in corporate America and I knew when to present myself in certain settings. I have tattoos. Not as much as this young man, because I'm pretty sure if he got them on the face, he probably got them everywhere else. But I always knew going into corporate America, I will never get anything that is visible. Unless it's a short sleeve shirt like what you're seeing. I will never get anything below the elbows, on the hands, never get anything on the neck, never get anything on the face. I don't want to get anything that is going to deter my chances of getting employment at by my employer, or when I was an employee at that time. Until you're the boss, until you got a business, until you can make the decisions for yourself and how you're going to feed yourself, you have to play by the rules. You got to play by the rules. And a lot of people just do not understand that. You have to think about that. Even now, I look at my tattoos. I'm like, man, dang, Ty, how are you going to look when you're 60, 70, 80? And when I actually thought about that, I stopped. I stopped getting them. Because I'm like, it's going to be a day where I'm going to be 80, 90 years old. And not that I care about what other people think. This is for me. You're going to look bad. I'm sorry. As you get older, your skin shrinks, wrinkles, especially if you're, not black. Wrinkles, everything is just not going to look good. We've all seen that old or older person that just got all the tattoos and is like, yeah, look good when you're young. And a lot of people are like, oh, Ty, live in the moment. Yeah, it looks good when you're young. There are certain art pieces that look really, really well, especially if you go to a tattoo artist that really knows what he's doing. He takes pride, or she takes pride in her work. $10, $30, $50,000 tattoos. That looks good when you're young. But when you get older, it's just not. And a lot of us, I believe, we look up to these celebrities, we look up to these athletes, and we need to understand that we cannot do what they do. That's their lane. That's their life. That's not us. We cannot do what the typical celebrity or athlete does. If you're a regular person, just like me, you got to go with the social norms. You cannot be upset with an employer on how he or she chooses to run their business and certain rules that they have in place. Let's just be straight up. Would you want this guy working at Chick-fil-A? The standard that Chick-fil-A has? Would you? Would you want this guy at a daycare with your kids with that type of influence? Showing the kids that, it's okay to get tattoos. So again, you just have to know your space. You have to have a roadmap and know that, hey, this is what I want to do in life. And this is what's going to fit my alternative lifestyle. For the ones that do have alternative lifestyle choices that majority of people don't make. I'm going to say it. Majority of people don't have face tattoos. That don't mean people out here that don't have them. But the majority, again, not the minority, do not have face tattoos. I couldn't even fathom why I would get face tattoos. Tattoos hurt. Tattoos hurt, y'all. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I love you. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.